Abraham Bolden. Abraham Bolden was born January 19, 1935, to Daniel and Ophelia Bolden in East St. Louis, Illinois. He attended the segregated public schools in the city in the South End neighborhood. From a young age, he was determined to make a difference, driven by an unwavering commitment to justice and equality. He would graduate from Lincoln Senior High School class of 1956. Bolden's early life was shaped by the harsh realities of racial segregation. Despite these challenges, he excelled academically and musically, earning a scholarship to the historically black college and university, Lincoln University, at Jefferson City, Missouri. After graduating cum laude with a B.A. in music composition from Lincoln University, he began a career in law enforcement, eventually becoming an Illinois state trooper. In 1960, after excelling in his law enforcement career, Bolden's exemplary service caught the attention of President John Fitzgerald Kennedy during a security detail in Chicago. Impressed, JFK personally invited him to join the Secret Service's most esteemed unit. It was a historic moment. Bolden broke through a color barrier in one of the nation's most elite circles. Kennedy once even introduced him as the Jackie Robinson of the Secret Service. But his groundbreaking entry was just the beginning. Serving under President Kennedy, Bolden noticed discrepancies and lackadaisical attitudes towards security. His commitment to excellence and his outspoken nature, however, were met with resistance and hostility from colleagues not ready to accept change or equality. Then, tragedy struck with JFK's assassination in 1963. Motivated by a profound sense of duty, Bolden spoke out about the lapses he witnessed, advocating for vital reforms. But instead of being hailed for his courage, Bolden found himself entangled in a web of retaliation. In 1964, he was wrongfully accused, convicted, and imprisoned on charges many believe were fabricated to silence him. Despite the harsh injustices he faced, Bolden never lost his spirit. After spending years fighting for his freedom, he was released, but his battle wasn't over. He spent the following decades clearing his name and fighting for the truth, embodying the resilience and perseverance that define true heroes. In April 2022, President Joe Biden granted Bolden a presidential pardon, a formal recognition of the injustices he endured, and a testament to his enduring fight for truth and justice. Abraham Bolden is a family man who has been deeply supported by his wife, Barbara, and their children throughout his trials and triumphs. He resides in Chicago, Illinois, where he continues to inspire future generations through his story and advocacy. Bolden's legacy serves as a beacon of hope and resilience, reminding us of the profound impact one individual can have in the pursuit of equality and integrity.
In 2018, on Thanksgiving Day, I was watching the Kennedy miniseries on television. And there was this little bitty scene where this black guy walks into the Oval Office, and I remember thinking, who is that? Who is black male Secret Service in the 1960s? So I had to do some research. So I went online. I'm an aspiring screenwriter. I want to break into Hollywood. And right away I'm thinking, this is my opportunity to tell a story about this man, if I could find him. So lo and behold, I go online and there's a plethora of information about Abraham Bolden. And I also found that he was still alive and on Facebook, in his 80s, on Facebook, and just working it like a millennial. That got my attention right away. Another thing that makes me think about Mr. Bolden, who he is he's a genius. He's brave. He loves his people. He has persevered. Being on the force in the 60s was not easy for a black man. People mistreated him, talked about him. But Kennedy kept uplifting him, kept, upgrading his position every day. But it wasn't easy. And then after that, the trial that he had to endure wasn't easy for him either. Then it took 60 years for him, after he was sentenced to prison, it took 60 years for him to get that pardon of innocence. But the thing that sticks out to me is how Mr. Bolden has persevered. He has hung in there. He got that pardon. And he is still working it. The thing that's really interesting to me is that he's such a jokester, which makes me happy because I know that they didn't steal his joy, that they didn't take that away from him, that he still has his laughter. He's still alive. He's still fighting. Even though he may have painful days, he still moves. But this is our hero. This is a living treasure that is in our midst right now. He is a role model. Most people nowadays are suffering from the main character syndrome. They have a camera in their face. They are online. They think they are it. But this man did the work. He uplifted his race. He loves his people. He has written many books to help and guide his people. And I am grateful that I got to meet Mr. Bolden, Abraham Bolden, in my lifetime. I am grateful. And the world will know him. The world will know his name. And they will know another wonderful black hero in our history.
Yeah. Now this is dedicated to Abraham Bolden. Go. Abraham Bolden, the civil rights pioneer, the first black Secret Service agent, had no fear. John F. Kennedy, he served him well. Supreme agent of the president's personnel. The Jackie Robinson of the Secret Service. The president said it, the title he deserved it. Nah, please don't forget the name Abraham Bolden. Look how far he came.
The Emma L. Wilson King Foundation is proud to present its Lifetime Achievement Award on behalf of a grateful community. A community Mr. Bolden is proud to call home. Your dedication to public service and education personifies gold standards of excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and welcome 2024 Emma L. Wilson King Foundation honoree, Mr. Abraham Bolden, Sr.